Hi, my name is Peter. Recently I made my first video for the Ron Paul curriculum public speaking course, the Icebreaker, which was to give you a bit of a feel for who I am. Choosing the recording equipment for that video took me many hours of research, as I wanted something a little different that would be a little more flexible in different recording situations and produce high quality videos that lend themselves to a business. I will list the items that I purchased in the description for this video, and I hope that the information I share with you here can save others time. So, how will you see me? The recommended recording device was a Kodak PlayTouch, which was something I couldn't find for a cheap enough price in newer condition. I then looked at my existing equipment, which was an old digital camera and smartphone, but neither could make high quality recordings that would suffice for this course. The latter of which started dropping calls recently, so I opted to replace it with a Samsung Galaxy Note Edge, which is similar to the Note 4. Despite it being a 4-year-old camera, it's still very capable and takes 16 megapixel high quality video and pictures, and in total cost me only about $100 more than the PlayTouch. I was able to pop my old SIM from my old phone into it, and I was good to go. No debt and no contracts for a good quality recording device that I plan to make a return on my investment with. So now you see me, but how well? Sun is best for photo and videography. Not many opportunities present themselves for me to use the sun here in Canada, especially compounded with my family and work schedule. So I opted for some artificial lighting and chose some LEDs which were dimmable and had variable light temperature, can be powered by AC or batteries, and could be controlled by a remote or a smartphone app. They cost me about $115 each. You're able to screw those lights onto a standard light stand thread, and I got a pair of those for about $15 each with carrying cases. And these lights are really bright, so you need to diffuse them with something called a Softbox. I was able to pick up a pair of those for $20 each. Now you can see me well, but how well can you hear me? The recommended audio equipment was not something I could find anymore. It was discontinued for a newer model that's actually built for smartphones. So it comes with a smartphone adapter. Dr. North also recommended a higher end wireless version, but I opted for the cheaper one because it was more than adequate, and I wouldn't have made use of the wireless capabilities of the higher end one. So now you can see and hear me well. What now? One can argue that I didn't have to purchase all of these items. However, I do look at them as a return, something I plan to make a return on my initial investment with. Dr. North stresses the importance of starting a business and getting a piece of real estate on internet-enabled devices, so to speak. He encourages people to make free YouTube videos in hopes of bringing viewers to a paid subscription site that one creates elsewhere. He says that everybody is better than everybody else at something, and we all know of something of value for others. So why not make some money, help others, potentially, and have some fun doing it? In conclusion, I can say that I committed a lot of time and some money for this recording equipment. I hope the info I've shared here can help others with similar goals in mind save some time and give them something to think about. Most people commit more time to things that give them no return on their investment, like watching TV, using social media, or playing video games. I did such things for some portion of my life, but haven't done any of them in over 10 years or so. And I can honestly say I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. Please take Dr. North's advice and heed his warnings of the time traps, the time sinks that these things are, and take his recommendations, start a business, especially while you're young, or you might end up like me, backtracking midlife after having wasted precious time. Thanks for listening.